Was once again, and we are back with another video, and we're gonna hop right into Eververse. Oh, wrong page. Let's see, we have the Hawksbury Devil for Teraba, and that is the one from, well, last season for Renegades. So if you're interested in that, or you do have the exotic, make sure to pick up this ornament. We do have an ornament for Hazardous Propulsion for Titans, the Momentous Potential. There's like a fallen art on it right there. We do have the Steamy Bar exotic emote going for 3,250 Bright Dust. We also have the Andromeda shell go for 2,850 Bright Dust. Let's see, what else do we have? We also have the Team Spirit going for 2,000 Bright Dust. Very weird looking ship. Let's see what else we got. We also have the Approaching Infinity going forward. I think that was 2,500. What was that? Yeah, 2,500 Bright Dust right there. Alright, let's see what else we got. We have the Showstopper Dance go for 700 Bright Dust. We also have the Righteous go for 400. We also have the Moonbound Projection go for 1,500 Bright Dust. And it looks like it does match the subclass you are on. I'm on Arc, so it is blue. We do have two exclusive shaders in here. We do have one called Magmatic. This one is solar. And that goes for 300 Bright Dust. I do not have this one yet, but the Vicious Alloy also going for 300. This is part of the Chainsaw pack for Monte Carlo. So if you're interested in that, go and pick that up. We also have the Cursed Azure. That's what it looks like right here. It does have a pattern on the mark right here. And we also have the Jungle Viper. We also have the Vex Incursion entrance go for 450 Bright Dust. The Champion entrance. And the Crucible Gold entrance. Let's see, we do have the Looking for Loot exotic emote go for 1,000. The selfie emote, which was just sold, I think, like last week for Bright Dust. So you missed out on this one. This is one of the exclusive drops. I think it was Twitch. Yeah. And we also have the Hexing Shell, go for 600. The Threat Display, which is an exotic ship, go for 800. And a Sparrow called the Hard Light Cycle, which I'm pretty sure was also sold not too long ago for Bright Dust, going for 800 as well. We have the Zombie Shuffle going for 500, the Summoning Dance go for 500, and the Dink Fast Finisher going for 800 as well. And yeah, that seems like that's pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and start off with, let's see. You know what, we could try the Typhoon Imperator. Let's go and put on ultimate. Alright, and we will go ahead and put on, let's see. Let's go with this one. Let's go with Strand Hunger. Burning, no, Hot Step right there. And let's also go with the Cabal Pestilence. Locked loadout. Let's buff Strand a little bit. Yeah, let's go and do that. Alright, now we're going to set up our build. Just need to find it real quick. Let's switch that to this real quick, and we should be good. I did not mean to click all the way out of that. Let's check. I have not played the Typhoon Imperator solo ops before, so this will be like pretty much my first time going into it. Although it shouldn't be too different from the Lightfall campaign. Alright. I'm going to show you guys the artifact. As you guys can see, I do have the Kindling trigger, Fever and Chill, Revitalizing Blast, Unraveling Orbs, Torch, Razor, Precision, and Solo Operative. We are using Devil's Ruin, and I do have the Catalyst, which is Collective Action, which actually makes this a lot better. Although it's not like it wasn't already. But paired with Strand, it has a unique interaction.
The Guardians on their own.
I'm not worried. I've been alone for long enough to know what a single soldier can do.
There you go. Unique interaction. Look at this. Kind of missed that. Let's go and take that out. So, just freeing prisoners. Oh my goodness. Look at that, 3 orbs. Got that turret. Look at that. It's not only on final blows, it's also on damage. But while they're suspended, it's based on damage. I don't know how much longer this is gonna take. Oh, there's one that really grasps. Got 2 orbs just for defeating him. Let's get rid of that. And that one. I have no clue how long we gotta wait on this one. Oh, I have no more Banner of War. Take that. And they did change, not a damn ink, but they did change the aspect. Oh, I could go to free him. Oh, I didn't free him. Or start the thing. Oh, I probably did when they got hit. Look at that, if you do put synergy on your weapons, you will be able to generate 2 timbers at a time. Look at how I stun him right there. Oh, okay. Still hit him again. Got ourselves some more heavy ammo. The amount of times I gotta do this. Goodness. Oh, this is about to be good. If I can actually get it. There we go. Alright, we're at 80%. Oh, didn't know he was right there. Come here, Marines. The amount of times I gotta do this. Is that about it? Yep. Alright, what now? Okay, so this is actually kind of different from the story. Yeah, they did change the, it's not been, Jinger's Lash, that's the name of it. So if you defeat a severed, unraveled, or suspended target, it will grant you class ability energy. No clue what I was taking damage from, but okay. Okay, alright, through here. So we're just basically going back towards the front of the ship. Okay, it is around this way. Hope we don't gotta fight the Tormentor. We got 2 more tangles. We got 2 more tangles once again. So it was just gonna fly by and do nothing, okay. Another threshold. So that's that one right there. 2 ignitions, 3 ignitions. That is a barrier. Alright, what are we sitting at now? already got our class back as well. Two ignitions. Finally. Luckily, they did remove the blights that push you off the parkour section, so you don't gotta worry about those no more. Got 5 minutes. Wizard will be fighting. Then we got our banner of war. Four ignitions. I don't know why he was still stuck up in the air after all that.
Get this one down and you're home free.
Is that unstoppable? Yes, it is. Ignition. There we go. Got the one behind me too. Another 4 ignitions. Oh no, not good. "30 seconds. I cannot die." Yeah, let's just take this. No revives. Oh man. Was to be expected. I haven't played it before. We did manage to make it to the end though. Well, we failed that time, you guys. I'm going to show you guys the build. Let's show off the fragments and aspects. We do have Threat of Transmutation, so that while we have Woven Mail, Weapon Final Blows create a tangle, gives us a boost to our melee. We also have Defeating Suspended Targets creates an orb of power. That's how we're getting double the amount of orbs. We also have Dealing Damage generates Grenade Energy. Defeating Suspended Targets grants class ability energy. And Super Final Blows emit suspending burst from the target. Now, as I was saying right here, it does say activating a barricade ability will suspend, and it will also damage targets. You can increase the damage of these waves if your class ability is over 100. It'll start gaining bonus damage, but I really don't think it helps out with anything else. Well, it says final blows on targets affected by suspend, unravel, or sever grant class ability energy, which we will be suspending targets with Drinker's Lash, and we will also be killing those suspended targets with an orb. We'll also get an orb of power for using it, and we'll also get more class ability energy when we suspend targets, which is also why we have a Shackle Grenade instead of the Slice Wire. Although Slice Wire does do a lot of damage, it's not always going to be the best grenade. We are also running Banner of War for survivability. You could choose to run Into the Fray for that melee regen, and that Wolf and Mail survivability. On the weapon, we do have Hatchling and Sword Logic, along with Synergy, which will create an additional tangle whenever it feels like it. We do have Devil's Ruin. It surprisingly doesn't say anything about dealing damage to a suspended target, will apply Scorch or anything, but it still does it. As you can see right there, it doesn't say anything about it. We were using Ill Omen once again for the attrition orbs and the Caster Frank anti-barrier along with the Cold Steel. For the artifact, there are better artifacts in here, but we are running Kindling Trigger. Radiant causes solar weapons to apply Scorch to unscorched combatants, which you can see we only got Radiant, I think, like once in there. But by itself, while the enemies are suspended, it will already apply Scorch for some reason. We also have Fever and Chill. Rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant Radiant, and rapid precision hits with stasis weapons grant Frost armor, only using it for the solar. We also have Revitalizing Blast. Stunning a champion causes it to ignite and clears your shield stun. We also have Unraveling Orbs, so you pick up an Orb of Power or a Tangle, and it grants all your strand weapons unraveling rounds, which is how we were getting it in there. We also have Torch while Radiant. Deal increased weapon damage to combatants affected by strand and stasis debuffs. So that was helping out a little bit too. We also have raise of precision while radiant sword precision weapon. Final blows cause targets combatants to ignite, and the solo operative, which gives us a boost to all of our damage with precision weapon final blows until we are killed. Now for our armor mods, here are our armor mods. We are running, well, you don't really have to worry about these ones right here, those are just stat wise. But we are running Dynamo, Solar Siphon, and Harmonic Siphon for it to feed into the auto rifle that we are using, which you can pick up from trials. It's not the best strand auto rifle, but it's one of the best for having Sword Logic and Hatchling. We are using the Solar Siphon for our Devil's Ruin. We have Momentum Transfer. Damage with a grenade reduces your melee cooldown twice, so you'll be able to proc Banner of War more often. We do have the grenade font. It'll boost your stat up by 20 whenever you pick up an orb of power and get an armor charge. We are also running Concussive Dampener. Reduces incoming area of effect damage from combatants. A health font, which also gives us 20 plus whenever we have armor charge, kinetic ammo generation. I did have that on for the sniper rifle, but I took that off. And we do have recuperation, so that we will instantly heal whenever we pick up an orb of power. Also have insulation, so whenever we pick up an orb, we also get class ability, energy. And we also have solar weapon surge, which you can go and swap that over to the weapon font. Let me show you what it is instead of just saying it. You could switch it over to this, which, as you can see right here, it does say 130, but now that we have the font on, we are sitting at 150. Now if I were to do this, I'd be sitting at 140, but if I add another one, I'd be sitting at 150. For the first two, they both count as 20, and then on the third one, they will no longer count as 20. They will start counting as 10. So let's put that class one back on. And I was also running Time Dilation, Powerful Attraction, and Reaper. This is also how I was getting an additional orb when killing the enemies. So the ignition does count as the weapon, since that is our only source of solar damage on this setup. So you kill an enemy, it ignites the rest of the suspended ones, and it'll chain it. After you use your class ability, you get that orb before using it, and then getting a weapon of final blow, and then you get orb of power for defeating a suspended target, and then the one for defeating 2 targets with that same weapon. So it's a really good setup to have, especially if you have it paired into the insulation and the Dranger's Lash and the thread I was talking about. Here's our weapons once again. Hatchling, Sword Logic, Synergy, Devil's Ruin with the Catalyst, Collective Action, and Ill Omen with Swordmaster's Guard, Attrition Orbs, Cold Steel, and the Radiolaria Transposer, and Backup Mag, although it doesn't need it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing more build videos later on in the future. And let me know if there's anything that y'all would like me to cover. Thank y'all for watching.